What's up today, my fellow Madden soldiers? So what I'm be speaking about right now is the top offensive players you should have on your team once Madden 21 drops. But before we get into that, what I want to ask of you guys right now, if you guys ain't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell right next to it to get notified each and every time I upload a video. And if you guys are liking the content, I appreciate it if you guys drop a like on the video. Okay, so what I want to get into right now is the top offensive lineman you should get once the game drops. And just so you guys know, because I do MUT, so that's really what we're speaking about right now. And just keep in mind that even though I'm going to show you these players, I'm actually going to be really just getting into the abilities and the actual X factors of these players that if you basically if you're able to find another player with these abilities and X factors, then go pursue them. You don't have to get basically like a Tom Brady, as you see right here, which we're going to start off with. You go get another player that you like, but with these abilities. I would recommend it at start, and depending on if you're a pocket passer or basically, you like want a mobile QB, we're gonna get into all that right now too, right? But I just want to let you guys know you don't have to get this specific player. It's more about the attributes of the player. So if you find another player like a legend or so forth that has these abilities, I would recommend them. That's really what I'm getting into right now. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. As you can tell right here, I'm more of a pocket passer. I don't mind a mobile QB. I'm basically going to have him once Madden starts because I ordered the MVP version. So I'm basically going to get Lamar Jackson, right? But my main thing to go after will be a pocket passer because that's what I like. I just always, since day one I play Madden, I always enjoy pocket passers, and that's what I'm going to go after now. And for those of you guys that's been tuning in, you guys already know that about me. But anyways, I'm not going to get into really Tom Brady's X factor because that's not really a big thing that I really want to get into, because the pro reads, as you can tell, it's not really that special, right? For great quarterbacks, vision and anticipation are paramount. When they enter the zone, their first open receiver is highlighted and they ignore their defensive pressure. That to me, I didn't care for it in Madden 20, so that ain't one thing to be looking forward on when it comes to a player. However, the abilities is what I'm going to be talking about right here, which is a hot route master. When it comes to your QB, I would recommend you guys to get some of a hot route master and conductor, right? If I had to pick between the two, it would be hot route master. Why? Because when you have hot route master, you don't have to worry about what your receivers get, right? Because you'll be able to put any of your receivers, I think even including your halfbacks, right, on any route that you want them to when it comes to a hot route. So that's what I like about that, is that you're able to actually put them on any route without your receivers having to have an ability on them. So that's one thing that I enjoy about hot route master, and I'm always switching up my play at the line of scrimmage, so I like that. And basically, if you guys want to know what it is, hot route master is passers with this ability have access to 4 extra hot routes during pre-play adjustments. So that's what I like about it, right? Conductor, I like because it says right here, let me read it off to you and I'll explain it more. Passers with this ability can make all hot route and blocking adjustments twice as fast, excluding audibles, right? So what I will say about this is that if you're in a hurry up puddle or you're walking to the line of scrimmage or whatever the case may be, you're able to do basically 2 quick hot routes before you even hit the line of scrimmage. And that's what I like about that. You're able to do something real fast, so you don't have to be on the line of scrimmage and then wait, and then you're able to do it, and by the time you hit the line of scrimmage, you're able to hike the ball and continue on. So that's what I like about conductor. However, if I only had to pick one out of these 2 abilities, I would go with hot route master. But 9 out of 10 times you're going to end up with a QB that if they have hot route master, most likely they're going to be able to get conductor. That's just usually the way it goes. They go hand in hand. However, if one of them don't, hot route master will be the actual ability on a QB I'll go for. Now let's get into the pocket pass. The mobile QB. If you're a mobile user and you like to have a mobile quarterback and so forth, then apparently Lamar Jackson is going to be the best mobile user, at least at start when it comes to Madden, right? Later on, pretty sure there might be some more, but at start, Lamar Jackson is going to be your go-to guy. What I like about Lamar Jackson, I played with him actually when it came to the beta because I wanted to see how he worked. He didn't fumble it as much as you would think he would. It's pretty effective. Apparently you're going to fumble at times, but you're not going to fumble as much as if you run with your QB. I know a lot of people like having a mobile QB, so he will be your actual guy to go to at the start of Madden because he's going to be available. And if you get the MVP, man, I wish the quarterback that I wanted, especially when it comes to pocket passer and hot rod master, I wish they were able to give me the hot rod master person, whoever had it at the start. I'm going to be getting Lamar Jackson myself because I got the MVP edition. But for those who like a mobile QB, you're already going to get his power up as well as his elite item, right? So just know that off the top. Anyways, and what I like about Lamar, because he gets jukebox. Ball carriers with this ability have steerable juke animations, which is great. Tight out, let's see, passers with this ability improve the catch prowess of all tight ends who are open on pass plays. So that's good to have, but that's not really something I'm tripping on or looking forward to. You know, it's good that he's able to have it. But the other one will be escape artist, right? So let's get into that. Passers with this ability are faster and more responsive to user input while rolling out of the pocket. So you guys already know what escape artist is. And it was very effective this last year. I don't know if they toned it down this year. It seemed to be, I used it. I don't know if they toned it down again, but it seemed to be working pretty well as it did last year. So if you're a mobile if you like mobile quarterback, then Lamar Jackson, at least at the start of Madden, will be the person to go to, and even probably throughout the season, right? Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a ton of upgrades, so he'll be a good card to keep. I'm gonna have him at the start of Madden, so I will be using him. However, my go-to is basically gonna be Tony Romo when he comes out, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a pocket passer, Tony Romo, because that's just what he was. I'm hoping he gets escape artist because he has done some amazing escape plays, I would say that. But that's the person I'm gonna be going after in Madden. But I'll be getting into that later on. Okay, so now the second player to go after. We're just talking about quarterbacks, right? So if you like a mobile QB, I told you Lamar Jackson. And if you like a pocket passer, then Tom Brady at the start of Madden, right? That's just at the start, right? So we're just gonna count that as one, depending on which one you want. Now, when it comes to your second player, of course, you're gonna need a good halfback. And considering what Dalvin Cook gets, I'm pretty sure there's going to be other players to get these abilities. Like I said, whether it's a Dalvin Cook or another player. But like I said, I'm talking about these abilities that I would want on my players. So these are the top players on offense I would want. So if I could find another player like Emmitt Smith or whoever it is, right, that's a halfback, they're able to get these abilities, I would want to get it. So as X Factor, I'm already tripping on first one free. It's not really a big thing with me. But what I'm talking about is Energizer and Jukebox, right? I would like Evasive, but at the start, Jukebox is very effective, and I would like that. So what I like about Energizer, right, when it comes to halfback, which I would recommend anyone who's going to be playing MUT to go after a halfback, right? That's very good. Energizer, let me read off to you. Ball carriers with this ability will replenish a portion of their stamina upon successful performing any skill move. Just so you know, I'm going to show you more about this later on, but as for now, I'm telling you right now, this Energizer, I was mad if they didn't introduce it into Madden 20 or they didn't bring it back because it was in Madden 19. And this Energizer makes a big difference. So anytime you juke or spin or do any little things like that, you're going to be able to continue to move forward as if it didn't affect you, right? He won't get tired as fast. He'll continue to double up on his stamina, and time right now makes a big difference in game. Every time I had a halfback, even if my receivers were able to get Energizer, if I had abilities on them, I put Energizer on them because it's that effective. Especially when you're doing all these ball carrier moves, it helps out and it lessens the chance of fumbling it also, in my opinion, by when I used it, right? So that's one ability that I will be looking forward to get on my halfback. Another one will be Jukebox. Ball carriers with this ability have steerable juke animations just like Lamar Jackson gets. So you'll be able to maneuver around your the opponent or the defensive, whoever you're playing against. You'll be able to maneuver around them better when it comes to their defense and so forth. You guys already know what Jukebox is, but that's what I like about it. So the second person I'll be going after will be a halfback, someone like, whether it's Dalvin Cook or someone like Dalvin Cook, but that has these abilities, just so you guys know that. So that'll be the second one that I'll talk about. That will be the top one. So now let's go to the third. So when I'm going to speak about Tyreek Hill, and then I'm going to speak about an actual offensive lineman. It's going to be depending on what you get. I'm probably going to go interchange between the two, right, depending on how it is when I'm going online and basically playing the game. But the reason why I bring up Tyreek Hill, right, is not really because of his abilities, even though that's going to be a big thing, but really because of his speed and because of his ability to really make some amazing catches. So his actual X factors rack him up, right? Which is not really that great, right? They should have given him something way more amazing. Even though he does have rack him up, he has that. He's pretty good at that, running after the catch and so forth. But he does get jukebox. He gets short out elite, right? Which we'll read right now, which is receiver with this ability catch more consistently while catching passes less than 10 yards from the line of scrimmage outside the numbers. Then he has grab and go, which we're already familiarized with. But honestly, though, if you guys like these right here, then that's cool. If you do have a receiver, why not put these on him? If you do have Tyreek Hill, might as well just go ahead and add these abilities. But honestly, though, the reason why I'm going with Tyreek Hill is because every Madden, a lot of people go after him because he's one of the fastest receivers, if not the fastest receiver at the start of Madden. So he's going to be able to win you a lot of games, especially a lot of these solos. Online games too, but especially a lot of these solos when you're grinding and so forth. He'll be one of the ones to go after because he's so fast and he actually gets a lot done when it comes to making it happen out there on the field. So I will say that. Go after a fast receiver, and if whether it's Tyreek Hill or if there's someone else that's faster, someone who's basically is fast. You don't have to go after Tyreek Hill, but I most likely will, unless there's someone faster and better. And if there is, then go ahead and get him. But I'm telling you right now, Tyreek Hill, even if he's just 1 or 2 less speed than someone else, he's always, not only is he fast, but he's always making outstanding catches. So that's why I like going after him. So this is another one. The reason why I want to bring up the lineman is because you're going to need a good lineman out there to protect you against someone who has a good edge rusher or a pass rusher, right? So I'd rather go after Tyreek Hill. However, if I'm having problems out there when it comes to my lineman not being being able to hold up against the defensive pressure, I'm going to want someone like Ronnie Hudson, right? Because listen to his ability. He got secure protector, which is blockers with this ability reduces rushers' chances of using a quick block shed move like that. Matador, which is, this is a new ability right here. Blockers with this ability have stronger protection against dominant bull rush moves attempted by defenders. So you know a lot of these pass rushers, not a lot of them, but you have a few of them that's going to have good pass rushing abilities. So this right here will basically kind of like equalize it when it comes to having a good offensive lineman. So I would encourage you guys, if you guys don't go against go for a Tyreek Hill, or even if you do. Matter of fact, what am I talking about? You can actually have both. You can actually have him activated and just have Tyreek Hill not activated, because I'm really going after Tyreek Hill for his speed. I'm not going after him for his abilities. So now with that being said, I just got a little stuck with there. So you can actually have all 4 of the players all 4 of the offensive players I'm talking about right now. You could go after whether you're a mobile passer or a pocket passer, Tom Brady or Lamar Jackson, which is whatever one you like. Go after those first with their abilities. Then go after a Dalvin Cook type, whether it's Dalvin Cook or someone else with those abilities with Energizer and Jukebox. And then you could go after Tyreek Hill as well as a good lineman. You don't have to have Tyreek Hill activate. I'm really right now I'm talking more about persons who are you're able to activate right when it comes to their abilities. That's why I'm talking about the top offensive linemen. But the top offensive players. But now that I think about it, you can actually go for Tyreek Hill. Don't activate him. Just have him on a squad because he's fast, and then get a good lineman to protect you against those pass rushers who actually come in pretty fast and actually put pressure on you. So that's what I will say right there, right? Now that I think about it. Go after a good quarterback that you like, whether it's mobile or pocket passer, which is my pocket passer. Go after a good halfback with Energizer and Jukebox, and evasive if one of them has it later on. But at the start of Madden, already Dalvin Cook most likely will have it, so someone like him. And then go after Tyreek Hill. Don't worry about activating him because he'll be fast. You're just going after him because he's fast. And then go after a good lineman who basically could protect you against good pass rushers, right? But like I said, though, you guys gonna basically do what you want. But I would actually put people in your lineup that that when you're playing online or whatever the case may be, that like, okay, well, this ain't working, I'm gonna go ahead and get this player, whatever the case may be. But right now, from what I've seen, these are the top players, and these are the ones that I'm gonna be going after at the start of Madden, whether it's within the first week or whatever the case may be. Once I stack up my coins, I'm gonna make sure I go after these players little by little, to make sure I have them. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it right here. These are the top offensive players that I suggest or recommend that you guys go after, or someone like them, to help you guys out, win games, and basically grind these solos out once Madden 21 starts. I'm going to leave it right here. If you guys like what you've seen, drop a like. If you guys need subs to the channel, there will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.